Hello, I'm Catherine. I'm an artist and illustrator, and I work in a library where I do lots of Bookbug sessions and reading books with very young children. But wherever possible, I like to bring in drawing, and I've been doing some activities with Bookbug that involve drawing, singing and rhyming together. So I'm a parent. I've got my lovely Bookbug bag. I've got my pad of paper, and I've got my Bookbug crayons. What do I do now? I've been exploring drawing activities that work within a Bookbug session and using the same vital tools, songs and rhymes. Who's in there? Can you see?
The crayons.
The crayons are in there and they're fast asleep. Hang on a second. I'm going to ask you to help me to wake them up. So shall we start just by whispering? After 1, 2, 3, and just whisper, "Wake up, crayon." Could you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wake up, crayons. It's not working. I think we're going to have to do it a bit louder. I think we are. Okay, a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, crayons. Oh, is that them waking up? Oh, great. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Oh, phew. Are there some in the bottom bunk as well? Oh, brilliant. You wake those up. You found them all. You got them all out. Brilliant.
I
okay.
like the black one.
Do you like the black one?
I
And
think
let's get
that's
some. Do you think
okay.
there's any more in there? I think they're all up. Drawing is a
Great.
brilliant thing to do as a parent-child team. And if you're a bit shy about group activities with little people, it can also be a great way to build confidence. This activity is a bit like telling a story from a picture book. The songs and rhymes themselves are tiny stories, and in this instance, there are no pictures until we make them together. And this is something that you can do to wake up your crayons. Now, I'm just going to say to you, today we're not going to worry about doing careful drawing. We're just going to do drawing that's a bit more fast and wild. Now, it goes like this, okay? You'll pick it up, and you can make your crayon go round and round, and it goes like this. Alligaloo, galoo, alligaloo, galoo. Alligaloo, alligaloo, turn the wheel around. Oh. And then with your crayon you can go 1, 2, 3. Alligaloo, galoo, alligaloo, galoo, alligaloo, alligaloo, turn the wheel around. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Alligaloo, galoo, alligaloo, galoo, alligaloo, alligaloo, turn the wheel around. Oh. 1, 2, 3. You can even change crayons when you do 1, 2, 3. Shall we make sure there's lots of crayons here? There's some more
I think they're still in bed.
Crucially, this isn't drawing to make a thing look like a thing at all. Careful drawing is for another time. This is drawing as percussion and drawing as gesture. Drawing as a way to join in with movements and sounds and rhythms. And even better, you end up with an object to play with at the end of it. If we say this round green mark with black scribbles on it is a pizza, who gets to say that it isn't? Now we've done some round and round drawing, we're going to use some round and round drawing again, and this time we're going to use it to make a pizza on our paper. Now here's a new song. I'll sing it to you once through, and then if you want to join in you can, and you don't have to join in if you don't want to. And it goes like this. I'm going to make a pizza, and here's the round flat dough. I'm going to take my little spoon and cover it with tomato. Here's the tomato. A sprinkling of cheese. And some onion, just 1 slice. What else can I put on top to make my pizza nice? And then we think of ideas to put on top of the pizza. Shall we sing it again? And you could do a pizza as well. I'm going to draw a pizza, and here's the round flat dough.
That can be the tomato sauce.
It can, because it's red. That's a good idea. I'm going to take my little spoon and cover it with tomato. What else can we put on top to make our pizza nice?
Cheese.
Oh yes, let's put some cheese. Do you want to put some cheese on that one?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can do any colour. Doesn't have to be a cheese colour. Green cheese. Cool. Nice. Anything else? What else could you put on the pizza?
Oh, I know. Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Fancy. Let's do that. I'm going to do that all over with the side of my crayon. Oh, because I really like cream cheese. I want lots. I'm going to put some mud on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Any mud?
No.
No? Just a little bit?
No, it's
a little bit on the
too, no, that's too yucky.
Oh, too yucky. Ah, okay. I won't put any mud on. Right, no mud. Taking it away. Right, now, is our pizza finished?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put it in the oven. Right, this is how we put it in the oven, right? Close the door. Yeah. And then we're going to count to 5 while it cooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bing! Oh, smell that. I can smell that cream cheese. Oh, yum, yum. And you can play with the qualities of the materials, the scrunchiness of the paper or the shape of the crayon. The crayon can be a stomping foot or a spoon. Your paper can be a beautiful butterfly fluttering away. Of course, you can do drawing without songs and rhymes. You can do any sort of drawing you want, but sometimes a sort of structure can help you along. If you're doing free-form drawing, it's a bit like wandering in an open space. You can go absolutely anywhere, and sometimes that's what you want, but a song or rhyme gives you a shape and a rhythm for your movements. You can go faster or slower with that rhythm, or use the noise of the crayon to add a sound effect. It can also make things funny or poetic if there's space for everyone to fill in the gaps with their own creativity. I'm just thinking about ones that we could do with our paper, and I'm thinking if we're talking about thunder, you could make a noise with the paper like that. And that could be the thunder.
Yeah.
So we could do that for the thunder. And how about, right, there's one about rain that goes like this. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. And then you can do it really quietly like this. You can go, rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. And then you can do it loudly. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. And what could your crayon do, like for rain? Have you got any ideas? Yes, it could. That is the rain. Yes. I hear thunder. I hear thunder. Hark, don't you? Hark, don't you? Pitter patter raindrops. Pitter patter raindrops. I'm wet through. So are you. Do you want a bit of paper? You can do this as well if you want. I hear thunder, I hear thunder. Hark, don't you? Hark, don't you? Pitter patter raindrops, pitter patter raindrops. I'm wet through, so are you. Is that the rain? I think I did hear the rain. What are we going to do for rain? You were good at this, Cillian. Oh, have you got your crayon? You got your crayon? You got your black one. Here comes the rain. Let's do it on the same piece of paper. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. Rain on the green grass, rain on the rooftop, but not.
I know a better way. I know a better way of doing rain.
Yes, what is it? Oh, with your fingers. Yeah, we could totally do that, and then it makes the same noise. Rain on the green grass, rain on the tree, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. We're going to do Isaac's idea for the wind now. So the big swirls. The wind, the wind, the wind blows high. Snow comes falling from the sky. My friend Bookbug says, don't cry if you don't get an apple in your breakfast pie. The wind, the wind, the winter wind blows high, snow comes falling from the sky. My friend Bookbug says don't cry if you don't get an apple in your breakfast pie. What do you think? For children and parents who are uneasy about joining in, drawing can have unique benefits. I'm a big singer and I would not dream of putting it any lower down than the top spot in a Bookbug session. But I know some adults can feel self-conscious singing, and drawing can be an alternative or an addition to the mix for those people. Also, when you're drawing, the page offers an alternative focus. Parent and child can be crayoning, heads down, but they're doing it, they're shaping the session. You're still contributing even when you don't even open your mouth. Children who have English as an additional language or who need help with their speech can also find drawing a helpful tool. You can shape the narrative using marks as well as words, and it opens up possibilities for simple labelling that cuts down the number of words needed to tell a story. No need to strive here for a great drawing style or to be neat or correct. After all, when you sing the Wind the Bobbin Up, you don't worry about whether your hand movements are any good. In fact, the adult is more required to draw like a child. The act of scribbling is very inclusive because it doesn't require fine motor skills. Even children under 2 can clutch a crayon and bounce it up and down on the page to make a great noise and a satisfying mark at the same time. Drawing works well with families online and with in-person groups. You can vary the activities depending on how much interaction is possible. I love the conversations that come from an in-person session, but I also love that moment of reveal when you've been drawing out of shot and then you hold up your paper to the camera. Because it would be really nice after all this bad weather and sad feelings to do some drawing about the sun coming out, and I've got some really nice sun coming out music. So for me, when I'm running Bookbug sessions, how to finish and end a session can be a moment where it's helpful to have a hinge to hang the session on. And I found these little beds in my toy collection which fit crayons perfectly. So these have become a really useful tool in starting and finishing the session, because we wake up the crayons so that they can participate and then we put them to bed at the end. And it's been really nice transitioning from online sessions where I can only show these beds to in-person sessions where the children can actually play with them and handle them. Right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Low above the clouds swing high, like a diamond in the sky.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, that has definitely put those crayons to sleep, and they are so cosy, snuggling. It is going to be difficult to make it into a bunk. It's been brilliant trying out these activities within Bookbug sessions, and I'd love to find out how other people find ways to use crayons in their sessions. So unpack your toddler bag, wake up your crayons, and let's get scribbling.